konso de Eric ene ba konso de Ahmad nipa mi ense share e North Carolina ene ye fa adwen say no ye betimi akeka nema aboma de dwumadie bi aba so a ye betimi de wo mu fura bibimamu a ye be o ma bedane eye African Americans e wo honom no e do ma besi mo ba besi ye bi o mu furi obo ye mu furi ma wo eti atu ye boy di ho abobo a nyame ye yadom am yetimi ehye eye afi e be sha ase o mu. That was 2023 and I just say the first edition. Yes, I see putu name together. Not easy dear, but nyaminti gradually cranka. Near can name a boom. So if we do time be a contestants boom. And I feel not the air and contestants near Peki, you know. The address will be represented a region in Ghana. Intinya will be represented Ashanti region. And you'll be represented a Greater Accra region, Western region, Volta region, and Bono region. Yes, she Nina, come on. And no more the face. But I'm son will bet me about contestant, so it's a baby who free na mamreno. Inti ye pe ebia bunani a pe bunani a ote eye bono for eye history na ase tradition na ase not nipa corner front tie mu sa man tuition sa grumina amana system na ase ene ye pe obi so free santimemo so tie asantene ne na ase no so kire de obe represent Ashanti region no san so enya gan so de enkran de ono so eno so church ya ne enya fante de ono so sa nti ye ne sa Volta region sa na nyame ya dom emadwumadie ne koso kama dwumadie ne din de BRAFIE so be hwa ye ne mpanyifo ebre endorse ye otufo anantahene endorse se no dwumadie obi amfa ne ho nhyem bi mpanyifo ebre de o ma no tum na fe otufo asehene ono so na no tum ka se dwumadie ne ye kama ye nyina ye nye enti ya de hye so last year na yehwe ya obi aba no obete se obekira mamre se de esitie se de otia mamre na se fa no address crew no se de omisi dress eti de kente ofra kente de so shahenema o de toma de gu ne sa bibia kama bibia dress like traditional ade pa eni ehwehwe mu anka kranka judge setna se edru dide nkofo be hwe abrofo ene bifo nyina ba be hwe ma ne ye kama ana fe chusu eye Miss BRAFIE say chusu Mr. BRAFIE wo hwa ebra ye chusu eye Miss BRAFIE na da so no hwe ano da so fefe ano da so kama sa oh so beautiful oni wate eti ote amamra na se o represent eye fanti inti obenya fanti din mebusi ono bo akere on dress ni bi na dress ye no ene da ono dress traditionally inti nyame adom ona be ye winner ye no wo ye winner wo be winner aho akyede ni bi ne se ye organizers ne ye be fa ho kanyina na afi do aba Ghana ne do aba hwe Ghana inti ye ne be twa bibia ona wiem nyina kan nyina ye fa ne ye do aba Ghana na obe hwe Ghana ampa ye do aba fie na kyesa kyese dwumade na ye BRAFIE no sa na kyese ye do mo ba fie ampa inti eba sa no winner no duru na time a ye share se de ombeba no so ay tight kakra na ne schedules no inti ne runner up no any other contestants no e de omo buy ye fa no mo kwa mo nka mo e de ka ye fa mo ka no ho but ye hwe sa na so ye be fa mo ka e di kan de omo buy so enya Franklin wa ha eni enya eye Mendy so ha omo buy ema ye bedi nkomo kra wo fia say ye de omo nante Ghana akoba bibebre mo enjoy that time kran so one of the partners no so buy be Eric eba Ghana ti nyina na ne no omo nam trip be omo ni jepa nti ebra na do wini na nkasa benya no ene sa abre ene ye hye ene ye se ene ye de be buy sa fa sa aka ni nyina ene ye de na ba abaisi oto akwa Accra wako Cape Coast wako yehwe hodom ene Kumasi so wato bebre ya cheche nema bebre and then I am amazed na ni age eti ye ne bebo nkomo kaka ono ne. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on Facebook and if you're listening to us live as well, this is our BRAFIE Queen for the year 2023, the maiden edition. Here comes enti ye de na BRAFIE Our first queen for BRAFIE event, you know. Our first queen for a year event, you know, any other BRAFIE, come. Na o hwe dwumadi no ne nhyehyeye nipa bebre boy me kai se portfolio about na no betumba ye hwe obi instrumental bit so ambassador say kojo nana waisa obi a krasa nyansa for family obi a e de ho hyemu ma ye dwumadi ma ne ye fe. It was so beautiful that day no na nyame adom ye queen aba e je ne ba bonko kakra oye obi a onfiri ha sei oye first na Omeka say Black American. No, now Omeka say African American. Yes, that is the right one, right? Yes. Intino anybody born kumokaka. Akwaba.
Oh, it's a sin. It's a sin Kumasi and Madase. Bah, unpredictable Ike.
Chino, what was a moon count? What's what Chino? Now Ghana di bena unyaye. During the
well, I've been here before.
Yeah, no. The name you got during the pageant.
Nana Araba Renee.
Nana Araba Renee. Inti edinya unya during the event no. Inti ye be poto kakra. Ye so ye be he se bit maka abede ni bia. You're welcome to come and say.
Thank you.
Oh, so how was your trip to Ghana?
Amazing. I don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
No, not at all.
Why?
Because it's beautiful, rich in culture, and beautiful, beautiful landscaping. I love the trees. They're amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So, over Facebook, I will say, and then Nancy, no photos need be Google, so I'll wait me share, and then Nancy will be brilliant. So, let's reminisce a bit. So, let's go back to the basis, right? Before the event, BRAFIE, what was your mindset about Ghana, Africa?
I believe there was so much that was left to be told, and I don't believe that we have access to the rightful information. So I wanted to research, but not just in a regular find a book. And I wanted to have a hands-on experience. I want to live like the Ghanaians do. I want to walk how they do. I want to eat the food that they do. So I just didn't know how to do it. And so when I saw the opportunity, I was like, what in the world? This is exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Okay. So then you decided to be part of the whole BRAFIE pageant. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There was an actual meeting that took place to kind of share out information. The more that Ahmad and Eric spoke, it was like, this is exactly the opportunity that I needed.
Wow. So let's go back to during rehearsals and also getting to know much about the tradition you represented, the region you represented.
Yes.
Was it that easy to grab everything before the event day?
No, absolutely not. There was so much information coming at you so fast, from how to wear your cloth and why certain things are done and how you eat and what foods are delicious. And, you know, it was so much information coming at you fast, and trying to store it all, it was overwhelming. But the love for the culture, it just kept you coming back each week to meet with the group. And I was assigned to the Fanti Association of Greensboro. Love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome. So during the event, you saw that almost everyone was just keen to win.
Yes.
To have the ultimate prize, and you became the one that you became the queen.
Yes.
Okay. During the event, at a point, was it a point that you felt nervous about, you know, like somebody was going to grab that queen from you?
I totally believe that in plus size possibilities. As a curvy woman, you got to step boldly. You can't hesitate. You can't stutter step.
Yeah.
So there were plenty of people saying, hey, I'm going to win the crown. It's mine. And I was like, oh, okay. No problem.
And the plus size didn't.
Oh no, it didn't trouble me at all. One thing about me, I do runway often, so there's no one to compete with my walk.
Yeah.
The world is my runway, truly.
You believed in yourself.
I believed in it truly from the beginning.
Yeah. Is this something that you were so much interested in before you got into that, or it just came just like that?
No, the language, I was really interested in learning the language. I've studied Spanish and French before, but my ear kept turning to, the Twi, the Fanti. The Fanti was a little tougher to learn. Of course, it's because I was given the information a little later in the game because I was watching my BRAFIE mate kind of get his instruction, and I'm like, what's for me? What's next for me?
Yeah.
What's for me? They're like, okay, here you go. I'm like, whoa. Okay. So it was a bit overwhelming, but I was determined.
Yeah.
And so I just had to slow down, breathe, and just tell myself, you're representing the culture. This is new to you. But just as everyone else is probably scared to jump out and do something bold, you have to model that. Jumping out of your comfort zone and accepting something that is new to you.
After showing up your craft and then before the big announcement, waiting for the MC to announce whoever was going to win at that time, what was going through your mind?
I was wondering if I left anything left to be unturned. We had our talent portion. We answered our question. I felt pretty confident because I truly believe in my heart of unifying people. I believe in being an ambassador for unity, inclusion, and change. And so it wasn't just for being pretty in a pageant for me. I knew that with the crown came a great responsibility, and I intended to carry that out.
That's good. So we are speaking to Nanaraba Renee. That's a Ghanaian name. Yes, Ghanaian name. We know what also Ghana din or no fa Nanaraba no. And I would do what you fa Ghana din so na. Mo de the portfolio. We dey mess with them nam tro ye. We dey Nana Kamashe beef. Now you have the ultimate prize as the Queen of BRAFIE, the maiden edition. That was in 2023. Do you feel that as a big task to you?
It was a tall order, but I was prepared to climb that and serve well. From the moment that they showed us how to wrap and wear the print, it felt a sense of servitude, like it was my honor and duty to give this information, an information that has been cut off from us for a very long time. And, that ownership of being an African American is something that is so important and that each person has to embrace for themselves. So for me, I took it on head on, and I said, I'm not going to stop until the message is served.
Wow. So you're still serving the message?
Still serving the message.
Everywhere.
Full figure fierce. Absolutely.
So now you are an ambassador?
An ambassador. Absolutely.
Trying to preach a word.
I guess that you can say that. Absolutely.
You're preaching the word.
Absolutely. And leading with love, because you can't really throw it down anybody's throat. They have to want to hear you. And sometimes, you use your creativity to meet people where they are so that they can receive you well.
Yeah. You've been to Ghana. This is not your first time. What's your observation so far? What's your feeling so far? What's the picture that going through your eyes and everywhere? What is it now? Tell us about it.
Well, I know living locally was very unique. I told myself I wasn't going to say no to anything, so trying all the food was delicious. I love wache. I love fufu. I really enjoyed just sampling every food that's there, even chicken feet. That was pretty interesting and amazing. The mangoes are huge, and I love them. The transportation was quite interesting, and it didn't matter which town we went to. Everyone had their own way of doing things, which was cool. And Kumasi, oh my goodness, it's not enough said about Kumasi. There's such an order, beautiful landscaping. I love every plant and tree that I laid my eyes on here. And again, I can't say thank you enough to BRAFIE Inc. Thank you so much.
Wow. You've lived in New York, and you're now living in North Carolina.
Yes.
And you've been to Accra, you've been to Kumasi. Can you place them in order?
Well, the trees actually tell the story because the trees in New York seem like they are struggling to breathe. So I'm always trying to save the trees. I didn't know that I was such a tree hugger. Honestly, up until 2015, I lost my mom. And so I found myself taking a lot of hikes inside of the forests, the state parks. And so I kind of let the trees lead me in a way. And each time I go there, they kind of show me a lesson. So every time I've gone to each city here, I found that each tree has called to me in a different way, spoke to me in a different way. I know when I was in Accra, which is very similar to Manhattan, very similar, which I feel the same way about Accra as I do Manhattan. It's nice, it's great to see the tourism, but that's for that reason only. For me, I'm about the community and meeting the people, so that's where my heart is. And then, like I said, driving here to Kumasi, I'm like, first thing I noticed that traffic is really interesting in all places, but then there's such an order, like I said, to driving here, and you have to be a very strong driver and navigate the roads, because I don't think I can drive
everything must work when you're driving. Your brain, your arms, everything.
All of it.
It should be awake.
Oh yeah, that should be a course, truly.
So if you had to change anything in Ghana, what would you change?
The one thing I think I would change is the mindset that there has to be two different ways of welcoming people. I think going to the different tourist sites, you see that there's like the non-Ghanaian price and the Ghanaian price. That's kind of same division that we face when we're in America. So as much as you're welcoming people here, you don't want them to be deterred by that, because we want to feel just as welcome, because we are finally finding our roots. It took a long time for us to have access to that information and to be cut off or feel like, oh, we still don't have any closeness to it. It kind of feels like, well, you welcomed us, but do you really want us? But I feel welcomed everywhere I go, so I don't have that true problem. But I hear the voice of the people, and then we want to be welcomed truly in one place.
Wow. I'm gonna go personal this time. Not about BRAFIE. What's your worst moment in your life? Your saddest one?
Saddest
that breaks your heart? Or maybe broke your heart?
The saddest moment.
Your hardest one?
Hardest?
Intense one?
Losing
Big
my mom.
one?
Losing my mom.
Losing your mom?
Yeah. In 2015, my mom was murdered right across the street from where I lived.
She was murdered?
Murdered, yeah. She was a ball of energy. She was a passive evangelism. She would give the shirt off her back to any stranger. And I remember growing up at her feet saying, I don't know how she talks to people like that. I could never do that. I don't want to do that. That's too much. She's extra. I find myself every day becoming more and more like her and remembering all of the little messages that she left for me, the lessons, and they're priceless now. They're truly priceless to me.
Do you remember her quote, the one quote from your mom?
Wow, one quote? She had so many. Like, don't touch my ice cream. That would probably be the main one. No, but no, she really, I would say, don't be afraid, do it.
Do it.
Don't be afraid, do it. And I think that I've taken that message and jumping and going, and that has taken me in a lot of places. She wanted to travel so much, and she didn't get the chance to. She was only 56 when she passed. So getting to carry that torch and continuing a legacy of love and reaching people in the most distant of places has become a part of my own legacy.
Wow. Sorry about that.
Appreciate you.
Sorry about that. Why you want to cry?
Oh, I'm good.
You're not good.
You know, the interesting thing, the older I get, the more I look like my mother, so I see her in me, and that to me is such an honor, because all I ever wanted to do was make her happy, and I believe she wanted the same for me.
I think she's happy wherever she is now. She is happy.
I believe it.
Yeah. So you are the queen now.
Yes.
What do you think you can do to be so memorable to others who are about to just jump into where you are?
As an educator by nature, not even just by licensure, my goal is to teach and share out everything that I have seen and everything that I've learned. I hope that when people visit my Facebook page, which is Renee May on Facebook, That's Renee May on TikTok.
Yeah.
And also That's Renee May on Instagram, that you will see the true person that I am and live vicariously through me. Yeah. I also represent a huge population of differently abled individuals who can't speak, who sometimes can't see, who sometimes can't hear, and sometimes I'm serving as a symbol of hope that you can do anything. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. I had so many people doubting, oh, why are you going to Africa? Who goes to Africa? Oh, oh yeah. Oh, you're going to get kidnapped. Oh, don't drink the water. I'm like, are you serious? You guys go to Mexico every year. You don't have those questions, you know? But it's sad. Sometimes you get those questioning from your own people, and that's hurtful. So I could only imagine what just people are experiencing when they're just trying to share out their culture. I think it's pretty tough. So I would like to change that.
You want to change that?
Yes.
Pretty good. Queen.
Yeah.
Of BRAFIE 2023. Right here in the studio. On your neighbor, come on. Or that's so live on Facebook. Very pretty. She's so beautiful. And Nikuno, so the husband, Nyamiadum, when you kunu Ghana. Yeah. Her husband is around. Yeah. Yeah. If she needs any bodyguard, there's no bodyguard done. So okay, remember one I be about community or MC. Oh, about community.
Say that open year pay. I mean, the whole concept of BRAFIE. I remember when you enlighten you about the whole concept, and after I think so then now we're both free US Aba.
Yeah. And
then we're all excited about this because that is what the whole government initiative of December in Ghana and Year of Return is about. I mean, it's about that time we told our own story a certain way. Pathetically, the diaspora and those who are not really very informed about their roots are out there thinking that, I mean, we are still in the ape era. I mean, a lot of I can't remember one of our superstars, celebrities went to America, and then he was using a BlackBerry, and someone watched him and said, Africans use BlackBerry? Like, this is how pathetic it is out there. People still think we live on trees, we're still in the medieval era and all this. So it's good that you guys come over here. And you were saying that you can liken Accra to the life in Manhattan. It shows how exposed we are and the fact that we are catching up. And so it's great that you are carrying this ambassadorial role. So you go out there and enlighten our brothers over there. They should come home. I mean, that is home every day. So I mean, shout out to the BRAFIE team. I think I like the whole concept behind it there.
Thank you. Nana.
Aye. So when you book appointment with Ministry of Tourism and Culture, book appointment. I'm saying that because Mamenka
yeah.
The reason is that, you see, after the Year of Return, the government has been trying so hard to bring our brothers and sisters into our motherland.
Yeah.
But so many issues.
Yeah.
Now, I think if we are to choose an ambassador, those tourism ambassadors that they've been choosing, she is more qualified than the ones they've chosen.
Oh, yeah.
The reason is simple. Yeah. The reason is simple. Look at somebody who has not been here before, but look at the way she appreciates the culture. And now that she's sworn, she's taking it upon herself to talk about it.
Yeah.
What a better way to sell Ghana than that?
Yeah.
So I believe those who have been appointed tourism, they are still here. So what are they promoting? If we are to sell Ghana, we have to sell Ghana out there.
Yeah.
But not in here.
Yeah.
But they have been chosen here, and we are still here. And
so
what are they selling? But you see, the concept is to sell the culture out there for people to come.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect example of who a tourism ambassador for Ghana should be.
Yeah.
And I think you people have done a very good job.
Thank you.
And you deserve all the applause.
Thank you.
Because it's not easy to conceive such a vision and to execute it.
Yeah.
And now we have our queen here who has now tasted our fufu, and even saying "twi," said "twi."
Yeah. That's right.
Yes, and I've been to all these interesting places. I learned she was even at Menchia Palace.
Yeah.
And look at how she's appreciating the country. Yeah. So she's somebody, because she's with them.
Yeah.
She can preach to them better for them to understand. Because if I'm here, say, oh, because I'm here, I will say good things about Ghana. Yeah. But if she's with them and she's now telling good things about Ghana, they will stand to believe her more than they will believe me.
And then she's moved ahead to even marry here.
That is it. That is it.
So the husband is from here.
Yeah, so I think the next edition, you people should get the tourism.
Yeah.
The Ghana Tourist Board, those ministers, and those to even sponsor this event. Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
unfortunately, we don't have any sponsor. We did it ourselves.
That is what I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, what you are doing, you are not getting anything from it. Yeah. But it's the country that is benefiting.
Yeah, you
see. So this is something that we need to work on it as soon as possible. Yeah. And get those.
Because even the High Commission. Yeah, and yet you are say, and your boss, I can be obeyed, be obeyed, so if we
even the Ghana High Commission in US should be interested in this project that you are doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's amazing. Yeah. I'm just sitting here and I'm just asking myself, how did it even come about? Yeah. And to bring the winner down with the runners up. Yeah. Look at the expenditure, where they will sleep, what they will eat, moving around the country. It's not an easy thing. Yeah. At the end of the day, she has seen it, and she's going to talk about it more than what she heard, because now she has experienced it. And I believe it's a good thing that you people are doing, and you need all the applause, seriously.
Thank you. So, Renee, we thank you for honoring our invitation. But before you go, what's your favorite Ghanaian song? Or favorite African song?
Favorite African song? Favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, we need that of Ghana.
Go ahead.
You need Ghana artists.
Probably artists.
King
Promise, Terminator, yeah.
Hey. Any of his songs?
Terminator?
Yes. Okay.
So you can do the dance?
She can dance very well.
Really?
Yeah, she can dance very well.
Let's do the dance.
So you want the music?
We do it together, the dance together. She likes the song so much.
Oh, really? The producer might acquire more. Oh, that's good. So, Can Promise, Terminator. That's your favorite?
It is.
Okay. And then any other artist in Ghana you know of?
I know Shatta Wale. Yes, I do. I do like a lot of Nigerian artists, like Jay Wills. I like him, and so many. Yeah. Even Amapiano, I listen to a lot of music. Yeah.
There's no boundaries.
No boundaries at all.
You just pick it randomly.
Open book.
Yeah, that's good. So, Can Promise happens to be the favorite.